Holtz, and today I have another Slayin Snow and Cocoa series for you, and I am excited to be doing a birthday layout with this paper. I am mainly going to use those big pink polka dots that I told you guys about before that just screams birthday for me, and this green hexagon paper. I'm gonna use some scraps of that, and that's really the only paper that I use from the Snow and Cocoa. So again, I don't think that I did a very good job of trying to kill the paper pad in this one, but I'm trucking along and getting them done. There are tons of photos on this. On the right hand side, I have 3 4x4 photos. On the left hand side, I have 6 3x4 and 1 4x6 photo. So that is 10 photos for this layout, and I am so happy that I got that many photos on this layout. I am again going through my scraps. I'm trying to use up the scraps in each one of the layouts because I don't want to have tons of scraps at the end and trying to figure out what to do with them. This is that green paper that I was talking about. I'm going to put that above and below the photos to hide the seams from the polka dots. And what I decided to do was cut out 2 of these 3x4 cards because I have 2 full sheets of them and I haven't even used any of them. I pull out the pink and teal ones because I liked those colors and it brought the colors in from the 2 pieces of pattern paper that I used. And I went ahead and cut down 2 of the photos to matte on it. The one photo of her close up and then another photo of her with all of her huge amount of tickets that she got from playing at this like arcade type game for her birthday. I did try to pull in some additional pattern papers, again using my scraps. I thought about using that black and white, and then also this, I don't know what you would call this type of pattern paper, but I didn't like it. I didn't like any of the way that it looked. So what I end up doing is pulling out some of the 3x4 cards as well as some of the embellishments to fill in that piece, and those cards and embellishments came from a paper pack that I got. I really like that yay 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 with the pink and white polka dot and then that silver, and I love that silver. So that's really what I focus on in regards to my accent color, is bringing in that as much silver as possible. So now I'm just really trying to fill out all of the spaces that are there. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere everything down. And this birthday is again from my friend's layouts that I'm doing. I pulled these from Facebook. They took her to, looks like maybe Chuck E. Cheese or something very similar to that. And it looks like they just went with just her. So just a special day with Emily for her birthday. And I think that that's such a special thing to do for our little ones because we don't always get to spend one-on-one time with them, especially if you have multiple children. So I love that she was able to do that for her. So now that I got the base of the layout done, I'm going to add some stickers. This little blue sticker says happy, happy day. And I'm just going to cut it down just a little bit so that it fits perfectly in that space. And I thought about using that birthday card, but I really like the other one that's there. I do end up using this grid paper in different colors next to that yay word, but I unfortunately cut it a little short, so I do have to fill in that hole later. After I go ahead and get everything cut down, I realize that there are some pieces that just don't line up. And instead of trying to fill them in, I'm going to go ahead and back that left side of the layout. So once I pull in this green paper that is from the Snow and Cocoa line, I go ahead and measure it to the size that needs to be there. And that brings in the teal greenish color from the left hand side of the layout. Kind of pulls them together and pulls your eye across the layout. So this is where I'm going to pull out a piece of pattern paper, and I knew that I wasn't going to get all of these snowmen used up, and I liked the way that they provided just extra color behind this layout. So I do gut it in case I can use some of the inner snowmen. I didn't want to use the entire piece of paper because there are some really cute papers in there. And I got this technique from Heather. I think I've showed it to you guys before below, where she put some double-sided adhesive on the backs and then just once she got it straight, pulled them up. And I really like that tip. So I want to thank Heather for showing me that on one of her videos so that I don't have to continuously pull up the layouts a bazillion times to try to get it straight. I pull out the chipboard pieces and I start out with this llama. He's so stinking cute. And I love the fact that he's got a little birthday hat on and some little pom-poms around his neck. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to make him work, as well as what additional pieces that I can add to him. And then I decided that I would go ahead and put this yay at the top there with the exclamation point. And that brings in the yay from the left-hand side of the layout as well. I really wanted this balloon to work, and I thought it would be cute to be right next to the llama, so it looks like he was like hanging onto the balloon, but it doesn't end up working. So I actually play around with that balloon quite a few times and try different pieces and different things with it, and it doesn't end up making it. I did find this llama that has the birthday presents on the back, and I really like him as well. I actually like him more than I like the chipboard piece, but I felt like the flatness of that die cut just wasn't enough, and I wanted that bulk of the chipboard piece. I could have put it up on fun foam, but I really wanted a solid chipboard piece there. So I found this little title or banner piece there with the silver, and that really brings in the silver from the left hand side. And so I put him right in front of the llama, and it's actually going to hold part of my title. So up there at the yay, I'm going to add a banner that says hooray. The one that's there now says celebrate, and I end up changing it out. I tried to add a second banner up there. I suck at clustering banners or pennants or flags or whatever you want to call those things. I'm just not good at it. So I forego it and just put the one there. I did have a little hole from the pink tag there with the blue sprinkles on it, and I wanted to cover that up. So I used this little party hat and put it up on fun foam to cover up that hole. So it kind of covers the photos and brings all of those photos and pieces together. I do add this little yellow banner piece that says celebrate right on top of it, and I had to add a little piece of fun foam on the edge just to make sure that it all stayed. So now I'm going to go ahead and adhere down the llama and that silver piece on the right hand side of the layout, and then I'm just looking for some additional pieces to go in. I am so excited about this Snow and Cocoa Killing This kit. I've really gotten several layouts done. It's actually made me think outside the box a lot in regards to getting layouts done, because I want to see how far I can stretch this paper pad. So there's a couple layouts that, of course, I do layouts, several weeks in advance before they're posted. So I already know that there are several layouts that I need to do voiceovers for you guys, and those layouts are super, super cute. I love the way that they turned out. So I'm so excited to get those out for you guys so that you can see the versatility of this paper pad and how you can use the papers in a different way. I'm just going through the embellishment pieces, the thickers, to see if there's any additional pieces that I can add. I do end up adding a couple of silver stars throughout, another chipboard piece that looks like a little sunburst with a piece of sequins in the middle, and then this little teal star as well. And then this is where I cover up on the left hand side. I just put a little present down there at the bottom with the piece that I miscut. And then I'm going to add a couple more pieces. I'm going to add a star, a heart, a yellow star, a heart, and then a little silver star as well. I do decide that I want this llama to say that little speech bubble there that says "Get your party on." And so I do have to pull up that teal star and move him down just a little bit so that I can get that puffy sticker there. My title is going to be Hello 9-Year-Old. And I really like the way that this hello in the silver just pops against these really dark photos, as well as that pink polka dot behind it. I do end up using some Project Life, Happy Planner 365 from Me and My Big Ideas stickers to write the word 9-year-old. And here is my final layout as well as some close-ups. If you enjoyed this video, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. If you haven't done so already and you want to see more double page layouts, make sure you hit that subscribe button because that's all you're going to get on this channel. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope that you have a scrappy day.